Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to take our cache here. This thing that I built we made a few days ago. It's a homemade cache filled with stuff. We've already went through the content in a different video. Sorry about the cars driving by. I got to hike into where our cache area. So right now I'm parked and we're getting ready. I'm about to go hiking. I'm going to take you guys with me and we're going to show you where we're going to put this and why we're going to put it there. Okay, but yeah, so today that's what we're going to do. We're going to be taking this to our spot. It's about a two-click walk or hike, whatever. We're going to take this there and go ahead and bury it at our already chosen area. Now I picked my area pretty good. There's a few different areas that we had in mind, but this area stuck out because of the location. Bottom line is, it's everything we need in one spot. So, all right, I'm gonna get on the road. I'm gonna get on the hike, and we'll pick you guys back up in a little bit. Today, I'm gonna be bringing my dog Marley with me, my German Shepherd. She's gonna be my watchdog. One thing I wanted to emphasize on: when you're taking a dog with you hiking, you got to make sure you pack enough water, not only for you, but you pack enough water for the dog as well. Because if you're packing just water for you and you're letting your dog starve and it's working just as hard as you are, it doesn't know how to, it can't sweat, it's panting all day, it's drying its tongue out, and it doesn't have any water to replenish itself. So you're gonna kill your dog doing that. So make sure if you're going to take a dog with you hiking, make sure you bring enough water for both. It becomes not just a survival situation for you, it also becomes a survival situation for your dog as well. So all you people who love your animals and stuff out there, make sure you have enough supplies for you and your dog. Alright, well I'm gonna get on the trail and we'll pick you guys back up in a little bit. We're almost to our cache spot, so I figured I'd turn you guys back on. The reason we picked this area is because, well, it's really close to water. As you can see, there's water behind me here. There's also a lake right here, and there's another lake back there. Another reason is, if you're in a bug-out situation, you want to be able to know where you are. You want to know the area. You want to be really familiar with where you're going to be running to in a hasty situation. So I picked an area where I looked on a map in an area with, I take into consideration roads that are in the area. I take into consideration, not to be, losing the camera. Take into consideration buildings, roads, houses, everything that's in the area, and I had to base my cache area, come on Marley, on an area that had little or none of any of those. We're pretty far away from any major roads. Most of the roads around here are dirt roads. Like I said earlier, you can't really get into this area with a vehicle unless you got like an off-wheel or off-road type of vehicle. Me and Marley have been hiking for about, I don't know, 2 clicks. Already stopped for a water break. She was probably more thirsty than I was. But anyways, sorry, I'm trying to camera myself. Or videotape myself while walking and hiking and watching where I step. So anyways, I had 2 different spots picked out, and the one that we're going to is the one that I decided was better all around. There was good things about the other place, but there was also not so good things. I never really see people out here. I've been coming out here since I was a kid, hiking out here. You see a lot of coyotes, a lot of rabbits, a lot of foxes and raccoons and stuff like that. But nothing really that big, nothing really, you know, I've even, come on, Molly's getting stuck in the weeds. I'm going to go this way. I've even taken the time to, or I've even, you know what, I forgot what I was saying. So, but anyways, yeah, it's, you know, I've seen a lot of deer out here even. So, it's all on, you know, the worst place about the place, or the worst thing about the place that I didn't pick was the fact that it's really, it was really thin area of woods. So it was either that, it was either the further distance away with thicker woods and more of a cover for like setting up a camp, or that's what I was talking about earlier. I was going to say I have even camped out here. So, anyways, back on track. But so the area that I was going to pick was right around in this area, but it's a little too thin and it's right next to the water. There's not really enough room to you know, to establish a base camp or anything like that, a bug out location. Where we're going, it's a little further, but it's definitely more secluded. It's definitely, if you look around me, it's all woods and prairie area. A little bit, a few trails for four-wheelers and stuff like that, but where we're going, there's no trails. So, but yeah, mostly it's all about, it's just a better area because there's more cover, there's more flat surface to build a tent on or build a camp on, more trees in the area to cut down, and you know, and just more cover all in general. It's just a better area, more shade. It's still close to the water, close to a few lakes. There's a lot of lakes around here, which is more than I could ever ask for. The only problem is that they aren't spring fed. They're man-made lakes from back in the 60s, so there isn't a lot of flow. So the water does for sure have to be cleaned before, or sterilized and cleaned before drinking. But that's not a big deal, you know, I always prepare for that anyways. It's not like that's something I'm going to be unprepared for. The way I pack is better safe than sorry, you know. You'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. That's the way I look at it. So I do pack a heavy pack, but I'm used to carrying 70-pound, 80-pound packs in the Army, traveling, you know, 20 miles, 25 miles with a 70-pound pack. So this 30-pound pack, I know a lot of people think, you know, that's not a 72-hour bug out kit. Well, you know, for me it is. I'm used to carrying a lot of weight, so it really doesn't, hell, it actually kind of, it's not that heavy to me, you know. It's heavy for a few people, but not for me. I can handle it. Your pack should be based on what you are capable of carrying. Now, there are a few items in here that if I knew I was traveling traveling farther than a few miles, there's a few things I can just ditch, you know, a few things I can stop, and that's why I have caches, because that way if I'm, you know, I can just go to one of my caches if I need some supplies or something like that, which is one nice area. But the main point is, I like to have, losing the camera again, oh, sorry. I like to have more than one cache. Normally, I have about 5 or 6 caches around this area, not in this area alone, but within about 25, 30 miles of each other. I have about 5 to 6 caches. But there is one that I continuously add more to. You know, I want that to be my OP or my you know, my bug out location, my main location, and then I have contingencies, redundancies, that if that, you know, that location gets compromised, I can go to another location. The reason I brought one of my dogs is it's just, you know, it's a comfort thing. It's a security thing. There's a lot of stuff that Marley will see or hear before I will. If there's people out here, she'll let me know. She's really well trained. But all right, well, that's enough talking for now. We're almost to the location where I'm going to put my cache in. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll turn you back on once we get to the location. So I got the place dug out where we're going to be at, where I'm going to put the cache at. This whole area right here is pretty much my bug out zone. It's one of my many. This probably won't be my permanent bug out zone, but this will be one where I have at least one cache, and it'll be a contingency. So bottom line is, you know, this is it's not like this isn't going to be a very big storage place. It's just that one cache that we built here, and it'll be last resort if something happens and I gotta get somewhere where I have fire and somewhere where I have shelter. This is gonna be one of my locations. I put my cache on the opposite side of a little game trail than the rest of the home base is gonna be. So I'm gonna pick you up and take you over to where I put it, show you where I have it, and show you how I know where it's at. Now it's buried. Oh, it's gonna. Hold on a second, I got something on my shoe. Okay, so it's gonna. If you see this tree right here, let me make sure you're on it. Yeah, that tree right there. It's got that little mark on the side. The bark kind of chipped off, and I put a little trail map or trail marker with a number with a tag there. That's so I can recognize the tree. I'm also eventually going to remove this, and I'm going to put a reflector thing, so I can even find it at night, like a reflector, like a red reflector for like a bicycle or whatever. But yeah, here's my cache right down in here. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, you can see it. Now, I know it's not going to be buried in a lot of in very deep dirt, but it's waterproof, so I don't have to worry about. Oh shit! So I don't have to worry about that. I just got bit by a mosquito, and I tried to swat it with my bad hand when I cut my finger making this thing the other day. But anyways, I know it's not a very deep hole that it's going to be in. That's because there's a root underneath it, and I didn't want to cut the root. So you know. This isn't going to be like the best cache burying site ever, but to me it'll get the job done. Not a lot of people come out here. No one's going to be thinking of searching behind this tree for a cache area anytime soon. So I do come out and check on it every once in a while, make sure everything's how I left it in the area. And I'm going to come out here and take some of these trees down and start building like a little lean-to or something so I have a quick shelter when I come out here. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and bury it. So I'm going to turn you off. Good girl. Well, today we did our cache. I appreciate you guys' support. I appreciated you guys watching the video. I hope you guys can learn from what we did today, along with all my other videos. I hope you guys can, get something from it. It's being in a survival situation isn't necessarily always supposed to be a stressful thing. That's why we as professionals, we practice it on a daily basis. It becomes more than just a job. It becomes a lifestyle. When you're always worried about what if, you're not doing anything but hurting yourself. If you prepare for something that may not even actually happen, at least you're prepared for anything. That's why we do the caches. That's why we pack a survival kit. That's why we pack a bug-out bag. This is just in case you get stuck in a situation when you can't help yourself. Now, we've been lucky with this year with really good weather, really hot, humid weather to kind of, make it even more realistic. Because even just camping, when you have hot weather like this, and even if you're just camping, it adds a level of survival to it. You can become a heat casualty like that. Even the best outdoorsman can become a heat casualty without the proper amount of water intake. Which reminds me, stay right there. I need to hydrate. It's been a while since I've had a drink. Like I was saying, anybody can become a heat casualty. As a matter of fact, in my military career, I had one day where it was I had one day when I actually ended up becoming a heat casualty, and it concerned me. It was like, I never thought I'd be that kind of a person, but it's all on your body. If you don't drink enough water and you're working really hard, you're gonna become a heat cas, and that's just the end of it. I mean, once your temperature goes up too high, your brain is gonna fry and you're gonna die. So, my motto is hydrate or die. I like it. I learned it in the military as a new recruit. It just kind of stuck with me. But again, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys could get something out of it, learn something from it. If you have any questions or any ideas for future videos, please let us know and we will get back to you on that. We also have a Facebook, keytosurvival.com, or key to survival for Facebook. Just go ahead and like us on there, or just subscribe to us on YouTube. We'll always be making more videos. If anybody has any ideas for videos, please let us know. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm kind of catching my breath right now. It's been a hike. That was a nice hike. It's pretty hot out today. Humid too, which makes it even worse. You sweat more. But anyway, enough rambling. Thank you for watching our video. We'll have a few more up soon, and I'll put some pictures on our Facebook, just for all those people who like Facebook.
We will make them all dirty heads, so no. With them we'll run and hide, but them can hop along. Well, them dirty heads, just them are calling for you. We won't stop until the job is done. With them we'll run and hide, but we will find them before the night is through.
Listen to my lyrics, let them keep you afloat. I know that when I think you can, please don't rock the boat. Went down to the well, yo, to make myself a wish. I threw my coin in, kidding, this is what I spit. I'm a rhythm composer, verbal bulldozer. March up the beat like a lyrical soldier. That's what I told ya, didn't wanna tell ya. My rhymes are so hot that they call me the melter. I sense the anger, I sense the danger. Sound the alarm, there's a wolf in the manger. Sails to the wind while I burn oxygen. I'm breathing out words till the lights get